How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be talking about which fifth inning boss you should select for your choice in this brand new program. We have 3 new bosses, we have 3 classic cards, and then I guess 3 fifth inning henchmen to go along with some Tops Now players. Now, this is not the only information we have about brand new content in MLB The Show 21. So we are going to go over all of the cards released into the game today, but we also have an updated schedule. We have an updated schedule that will be talking about an upcoming collection. Now, as far as I know, we do not have any information about a clue for the reward for this collection or anything along those lines. I might be off on that because I missed the live stream. So if there is a clue, if you have a guess on who it will be, go ahead and post it in the comment section down below. But we have a no-hitting version of Nolan Ryan. This card will be amazing. He has outlier, he has increased control and walks per 9 on his card from previous years, and he has 125 hits and K per 9. That card's going to be incredible. We also have Signature Series Vladimir Guerrero. I think it's really cool that they went with 99 overall Vlad, and how we also have a 99 overall Vlad Jr. I think that is pretty cool in itself. But I think this might be the #1 selection for most people within the fifth inning program. I would personally take either Vlad Guerrero or Nolan Ryan. I don't know if I would choose this prime Joe Morgan. Obviously, left-handed hitting second baseman are at a premium, right? There aren't that many of them. And this card could be very valuable to you specifically. He does have a small strike zone. If that is something you are looking for, then Joe Morgan might be the selection for you. But I think a lot of people are going to choose the Vladimir Guerrero card, and then I also think some people will choose Nolan Ryan. But Joe Morgan might actually be going for the most stubs after the program's over with because of that. But we do have some 91 overall players leading up to that fifth inning boss, and these are the first diamond pack that you can get. These are called the henchmen, or kind of the henchmen. There are actually 2 separate packs for this, right? We also have an MLB The Show Classics diamond pack, but these cards are pretty decent. We saw a couple of these cards included as a headliner or included as a program, potentially pennant race rewards from World Series or from ranked seasons in last year's game in this Greg Holland. I think, you could argue that some of these players have value in events, or some of them have value in Battle Royale. Some of them could have value in upcoming summer circuit tournaments, or fall classic tournaments and winter tournaments, stuff like that. Yoan Moncada is actually the first selection in the Classics pack, right? This is a flashback. This is a White Sox version future star card from Yoan Moncada. This card, I believe, was in MLB The Show 18. I'm not even exactly sure. I know we had this card in last year's game, if I'm not mistaken. Or actually, MLB The Show 19, potentially. But Daniel Vogelbach has a different monthly awards card. That's a gold. Now he gets a diamond here. This Finest was, I believe, included as one of the choice packs. The Finest choice packs. Cool to see him make a reappearance into the game. We also have Postseason Aaron Hicks. And this card might be used in that tournament or the upcoming, summer circuits qualifiers and stuff like that. I could see a lot of people using Aaron Hicks. A lot of people like his gold card in BR. He might have gotten downgraded to a silver. But we also have some Tops Now players before we'll go ahead and get into some gameplay. We have Sean Manaea, and this card looks kind of interesting, right? A little bit of a slower velocity. Not as much velocity as some of these other guys, but 94 sinker is okay. Only has a 4-pitch mix, but a pretty solid overall, right? 95 overall with good all-around attributes. I would probably rather use this pitcher, even though he doesn't have a sinker. He throws right around the same velo, has better hits and K per 9. I don't know anything about this guy, to be honest with you. Young lefty, I might have to look him up. But pretty solid all-around card. 91 control, 75 walks per 9, 5 pitches. Might be usable for more of a budget team. We have Estevan Florio. I do remember this card. I think he had like a prospect or a gold card. Maybe last year. Maybe it's even in this year's game. I don't know. But I remember using this card somewhere. And he does have, a lot of power against right. Good amount of power against left as well. We have Connor Joe. I don't know anything about this player either. I don't even know what team he's on. I probably could look that up. But I am once again, taking a quick break from my career to make this video, and then I got to get back to work. So with that being said, we are going to go ahead and hop into some gameplay. Let me know who you are going to choose for the 5th inning boss. I am probably going to pick Vladimir Guerrero. I also want to use Nolan Ryan. I want to try him out. I'll probably pick him up as well. But I said that about some 4th inning bosses, right? The content rolled around, and by the time I unlocked the bosses, there was just a bunch of other cards to try out, a bunch of team affinities to grind, so we don't know if that will be the case. I know some people are probably currently grinding for the 5th inning boss. Some people might even already have unlocked that card, depending on what they did to set it up, depending on some, XP exploits or glitches that they're doing against the computer in order to unlock those cards. If they are not unlocked right now, then they probably will be unlocked later tonight, and you might be able to, buy one of them for like 700,000 or a million stubs. Not that I would recommend that. They're obviously going to go down in price. These last bosses went to right around 65,000 at the lowest, maybe even lower than that. But right around there, I would say these bosses will go for a little bit more because they do have, some value. There are some endgame legends in there. I don't know. Let me know what you think about the 5th inning bosses in general. I like them. I think that this is a pretty good selection. I could also understand where people say, I was maybe expecting some better legends, right? Like maybe Roberto Clemente or Mickey Mantle, Willie Mays, Ken Griffey Jr., one of those big name legends. But we got Vladimir Guerrero, we got Nolan Ryan, and Joe Morgan. Those are three significant legends. Pretty good legends as well. So I can't complain about that. In this event, though, we are playing at our brand new created stadium. I have messed with this one a little bit more than I messed with the other stadium. This is a university, I guess, template. And then I've adjusted a few things. I put a couple dorm rooms, or I guess apartment buildings, on the third base side of foul territory and the first base side of foul territory. I just kind of mix it up a little bit. I like the fact that the batter's eye looks good. I like the backdrop and kind of the landscape around the field. I think it looks pretty cool. And then of course those huge scoreboards. You can't go wrong with those things. But all around, I think this content update is pretty solid. We also had a roster update where I think we had 5 people go diamond, like Rafael Devers, Freddie Peralta, Bo Bichette. Who else? A couple other people went diamond as well. Nobody that I was invested in. I sold all of my Trevor Story cards that I was investing in a while back. But this is pretty much the team that I'm using. I did pick up Bryce Harper, the MVP version of Bryce Harper. I purchased him for about $300K, and he will be in right field, but that's really the only difference with this screenshot here. I'll probably mix up the team by the time I play with them anyway. But until next time, I'm College Lefty, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.